What up, Team Buckhouse? Welcome to the live stream. If you're not watching this live, you know what to do. Listen to this like a podcast. A ton of you guys do that, but if you really want to listen to a podcast, I actually have one. That's also linked in the description with my little brother, which is super rad. And I tried really hard to try and get the mirroring to go back to normal. Couldn't figure it out. Still have no idea why. I think it might be I could try and mess with it on the live stream, but Logan's here, of course. For anyone that's not watching live and you're just listening, the biggest thing is my all-inclusive adult snowboard camp. That's the title. Experience, snowboard experience. It says YouTube. Oh, my wife texted me. June 1st through the 7th in Timberline Ski Resort, or on Timberline Ski Resort in Oregon on Mount Hood. We are hosting a summer experience snowboard camp. This is my 7th year doing it. I know a lot of you guys are new to the channel, but basically you book your camp spot and you book your flight. I have a pickup time for the shuttle. So you get your flight as long as it's before the pickup time, show up, and then I'm going to drive up with a really rad van. I'm going to pick you guys up. I'm driving you all the way up to the mountain. We're going to have the raddest 5 days of shredding in a row. We're going to coach you guys on snow. We're going to record you and give you more coaching at the camp house. We're going to be eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all inclusive. Once again, the stay, the gas, travel, all that type of stuff. So if you are interested in coming to my all-inclusive adult snowboard camp, the link is in the description. There's so much information in there. If you did not get this full-blown winter that you wanted, or you didn't get enough days on hill, or you want to get better at snowboarding, whether that's like carving or ollies, 180s, 360s, 540s, backflips. I've taught so many people that. Hitting your first boxes or rails or board slides, urban-ons, all that type of stuff. That is where camp comes into play, and to do it in a safe way, to be coached, to be walked through everything. It is an incredible experience. So check out Snowboard Camp. 42 months. Chabot! Chabot's come to camp before. What up, dude? What up, crew? Finally done with the junior year of college, getting closer to that degree. Let's go, Chabot! So hyped for you, man. I hope you still got some good shred days in, but dude, congrats, dude. You're almost there. That's so sick. It's funny because you've been around since before college. We were here with you before you started, and we're going to be here when you end, man. Denver, this is a late live stream. Yeah, the kids, man, they were up late. It's one of those things where it was so easy for me, like, oh, like, I can just go live another day. And I was like, no, dude, like, today, it's Tuesday. We're supposed to go live. Let's go live. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So this was my biggest fear of going away from daily videos, is once you go away from daily videos, it's really easy to, like, miss a day or not have something, or like, like the daily, it's like, it's very consistent. Every day we're here. So, we're still cranking it out. We're still getting, I've shifted to 2 shorts a day instead of 3. It's just the slow time of the year. It's getting to where it's just brutal. So I'm trying to get more done. I also have like a lot of long forms that I'm still trying to kind of get out and stuff. So, Camp's rad, Camp's rad, you should do it if you have a chance. One of the best snowboarding trips I've ever had. Let's go, Chabot. Appreciate it, dude. I've been watching your show for many years. It always makes me feel like I'm in the mountains riding with my friends. Thanks. I love that. Let's go. Let's go, Nuggets. Bucks just got knocked out of the playoffs in overtime today. It was brutal. It's 6:30 where I'm at. Good morning, Greg. Welcome. I hope you're holding in there, man. Dude, I'm about to sneeze. Trying to pull it together. I wish you could come if I didn't start snowboarding this year, and if I wasn't 17. Yeah, but next year, you'll be 18 next year. You got to be an adult, 18 or older, to come to camp. But it's a rad time for sure. I can't believe it's our 7th year doing it. Oh, and we booked the camp house like before this live stream. Camp house is booked. We have 7 people signed up for camp, which means there's only 3 spots available. That's the other thing. Get it while you can, because it's going to fill up and go away, and then you're going to be really sad. You will get FOMO for sure. Oh. why really? Why Larry? I butchered your name. Thanks for the $5 donation. Have you heard of Colorado Mountain College? I went to Colorado Mountain College. In Steamboat Springs, I went to the one in Breckenridge. I'm considering doing their snowboard and ski business. It's the only one in the US. Leadville has one too, I'm pretty sure. But yes, absolutely. I've heard of it. I know people do that. It's sick. I know Leadville has dorms. I don't know about Steamboat. I went to Colorado Mountain College. Once again, I went to London Breckenridge. I went to college for many years. I did many classes. I did not walk away with a degree. It's the only thing I regret in life, actually, is going to college. But not because it was a bad college, but because I just didn't do it properly. And absolutely, Colorado Mountain, like they're legit colleges. So that was my excuse. I say my excuse to my parents to move up to the mountains. I was an adult. I could have done it. But back then, when you're a kid, you feel like you still need your parents to tell you things are okay or that you can do something. And it was one of those things too where that's why I went to college, because my parents told me I had to go to college. If you're a parent out there, I'm sorry I'm going to say this, but if you're a kid out there and your parents are telling you have to go to college, if you stop taking their money and you move out of their house and they don't pay for anything in your life, you can do whatever you want. That's a part of being an adult. And I wish, because when I moved out of my parents' house at 19 or 18, 19, when I moved up to the mountains, they stopped paying for everything. I paid for everything myself. So I didn't have to listen to them, but I went to college still because they told me I had to. And I was like, all right. But I didn't have, like, it's so funny. Even if I was 18, I wouldn't come because I can only do greens. Yeah, like blue riding, you got to be able to like turn your board, and you can get the most out of camp. So, hey, next year though, you'll get a lot better. Derek, what up, dog? I got to get on the phone with you, man. We have a lot of things in the works, dude. Good to see you. Always enjoy seeing you on the live stream. Your dark figure of a profile picture, whatever that is. What's your top 3 favorite resorts? We have Telluride, Keystone, so at the Montathon in Austria. Yeah, big summer Oregon plans, Derek. So I got to get you caught up on all the summer plans for Oregon, as well as we booked our camp house June 1st through the 7th, Derek. Camp is going down. Same camp house we always book. That's the other thing, guys. Camp house is that big old mansion in government camp. It's going to be sick. Telluride is goated for sure. Abdul, hello, welcome. I'm saying the ski and snowboard business is the only one in the U.S. at CMC. I know they have other locations, and yes, Steamboat has a dorm. Sick. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like Colorado Mountain College is the only college that offers the ski and snowboard business degree. Got it. That's sick. I didn't know Steamboat had dorms as well. I know Breckenridge doesn't have dorms, or at least when I went, they didn't. That would have been very helpful. I probably would have went to Leadville, honestly, if I knew about Leadville. I just got a job at Breck, and I was like, all right, Breck, Colorado Mountain College, it's all coming together. What did you rate Mount Hood Meadows again? Ooh, I don't know. We can pull it up on resortskimaps.com, the resort map with every ski resort in the United States. And you can click on the little green guys where I've been. And if I've rated the mountain, you'll get the rating. Mount Hood Meadows resort review. It got a 67 out of 100. Pretty good. 67 out of 100. I would agree already with that score. Jonathan, you forgot to fix your screen mirroring. I didn't forget. I swear to God, I didn't forget. I tried for the 6 minutes prior to going live. I was messing with it. I was trying to figure it out. Literally, me and my wife's text messages right before this. I was like, how do you fix this mirroring thing? I think you have to do it on the live stream. But oh no. See, I'm messing things up. See, I shouldn't be touching things. I need to do a private live stream where I can mess with the settings and try and fix it. That's what I gotta do. My wife sent me a video that says how to fix mirroring videos on YouTube, but the dude's on TikTok live. It's like, it's not accurate. I don't even know why it started mirroring, but I love skiing at Timberline Ski Resort. I do too. Well, not in the winter. Honestly, it's a really flat resort. They have incredible parks though. Oscar, what's up, dude? Hi, Jonathan. How's your day been? Pretty rad day. I didn't go riding, which I really wanted to. I was sad I didn't go riding, but I built a privacy fence for our deck because we had neighbors move. Like we live in like the woods, and there's not a lot of neighbors. And there was a house that was kind of near us, but still pretty far away. But we have a pretty big back deck, and for many years that house sat empty. It was nice, and then last year someone moved in it in the summer. And so going into this summer, we're like, well, we don't want them like looking at us on the deck all the time. So I built this huge privacy fence on one side of our deck. That's like really cool and stuff. So I did that this morning, and then I had a bunch of invoices to send out, which I was like slacking on. So I caught up on my invoices. I reframed all the footage for tomorrow's video. So tomorrow I gotta knock out an edit. I am bummed the Bucks lost. They're out of the playoffs now. So that did happen. That was kind of sad. I hung out with my kids and my wife today. But I had like a whole to-do list prior to this live stream, and I kind of crushed that. So, and I'm also, tomorrow I finish my book. I've been reading this book, Unshakable, by Jim Rohn. Got the last 20 pages I'm gonna knock out tomorrow. And then I read a book this month, which normally I can crush them a little faster. Then I usually get like 1.5 to 2 books a month when I'm like on it, but I fell out of my habit of reading, so I'm trying to get back into that reading habit. And if you follow the podcast, I said at the beginning of the month I was going to knock this book out, so I have to get it done because tomorrow's the last day of the month. I also put it on my big calendar to like get done this month. And then someone signed up for Snowboard Camp today, which is always like an incredible like feeling because like especially I of course I love the returning campers and getting to spend the same time with them. But when a new camper is coming too, it's like, oh, that's exciting. Like I get to meet a whole new one of you guys, build a whole new relationship. It's legitimately incredible. So I was at Timberline last week, first time snowboarding. It was sick. Magic Mile had me terrified as a beginner. Yeah, I can see that. Thanks for asking how my day went, though, Evan. I appreciate that. It was, for a day with no snowboarding, I'd still give it a 10, man. It was a great day today. I am a little tired, though. I woke up at, my daughter was throwing up all last night. So she started throwing up at 3 a.m. and threw up till like 5, something like that, till she fell asleep. So we were up for 2 hours while I was up for like 2 hours. Helping her throw up and things. It's like the saddest thing as a parent, watching your little kid like just getting wrecked. So I didn't get really good sleep last night, and I also didn't get the cool thing about getting all that work done throughout the day is normally I don't do work throughout the day. I try to do it early in the morning. But despite the hiccup, it all came together. How old do you need to be to go to camp? You got to be 18 years old to go to snowboard camp. You and your brother should talk more about snowboarding on the podcast. I think we do a good amount of snowboard talking. The whole point, though, is the podcast to not be so much snowboarding for 2 reasons. One, my little brother doesn't really snowboard anymore. So we talk about the channel, like we talk about the channel and the back end of it, the business stuff, being motivated, creating content, things like that. We talk about that type of stuff. As for like just actual snowboarding, that's what this is for, this live stream. I'm here to ramble, talk, answer questions about snowboarding. I already do that. So like with the podcast, I don't want to so much talk about snowboards or talk about camber shapes, things like that. Like I'm doing that here on this. And then 2, like, I want the podcast to be something that's different than snowboarding, mainly because snowboarding has an on and off season, and I have struggled my entire career of making YouTube videos, which is now 7 winters of doing it for a living. 6 winters for doing it for a living? 7 or 6. And then I don't make any money. My money is turned off now. Like the views, I'm losing more followers than I'm gaining on all platforms, things like that. So, yeah, need something that's not snowboarding to hopefully start creating some income and to supplement that part of my life. Sean's coming to camp with his brother. Sean, we got another camper today. We have 7 people for camp, which means there's only 3 spots open, guys. We got the same camp house, Sean. One of the dual rooms. I'm gonna throw you and your brother in there. So back to the days of being kids, sharing a bedroom. But camp is gonna be incredible. Sean's coming. Sean's come to the last 4? Is it 4 or 5, Sean, in a row? His brother's coming this year, which I'm so hyped for. His brother's a sender. Sean's a sender, but he's been sending me videos of his brother just chucking meat. So that's exciting. You got to be 18 because of insurances and 24-hour supervision, and because kids camps are brutal. What's the difference from your camp and High Cascade camp? That is a great question. Well, we rent a big old mansion and we stay in government camp, and High Cascade is a lot further down the hill. They do have skate parks everywhere. I don't have that. But we can skate street. The difference between my camp is you're going to be coached by me. You're going to get to hang out with me. We're going to film the entire day. The biggest difference is we're filming the entire day. They're not going to do that at High Cascade. You're going to go out with somebody. You're going to ride. You're going to get coached a little bit. We're going to go through drills in the morning and then park in the afternoon. We're going to film everything. I'm going to coach you on the snow while you're doing your tricks and everything like that. And with the film, we're going to do 2 things with all the footage. We're going to do video breakdown at the camp house. So you're going to get to watch yourself riding and see what you need to adjust and fix via video, which helps out a ton. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take all that footage. I'm going to make edits. I'm going to make my vlogs that I make. I'm going to make videos of your trip that you get to remember forever. And I have so many campers that go back and watch all the camp episodes and absolutely love them. And that's one of the raddest parts about camp, is to be able to relive every single day of camp, which is 5 days of riding. It's all inclusive, like High Cascade. So your stay, travel from the airport to the camp house, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all of it. But the biggest difference is the filming, getting edits on the vlogs. You also can take the footage yourself if you want to post your own content. And the other difference between High Cascade and my camp is I am a professional internet personality. Like, you got questions about content, like how to become a content creator, how to post content that's going to be engaging, that's going to actually get watched and views. If you have questions about editing, like, I'm there and available to answer all of those questions for you. So that's another difference between my camp and High Cascade. We also go to Trillium Lake every single day in cold plunge, which is a ton of fun. Crazy that you lose followers on the off season. That's crazy. Yeah, I call it the Great Purge. Literally thousands, like thousands upon thousands of people unfollow and unsubscribe on all platforms. I usually drop between like 3,000 to 8,000 followers on every platform. So like my Instagram's at like 176. I could see my Instagram dropping under 170 by the time winter hits. And then I could also see like my TikTok's at like 395. I might be able to get the TikTok to grow. I have been able to get TikTok growth in the summertime, but we'll find out. Did I sell out, Baron? There's still a spot for you, man. We sold 7 of the spots. There's 3 remaining. You want to come, Baron? I know you want to snowboard. I know you want to grill hot dogs in the parking lot. Baron's a big griller. The parking lot's right next to the snow too, man. We'd easily be able to whip them up. It'd be so much fun. Chris said, hey, buddy, I just restarted snowboarding after taking a 15-year break to build my career and company. I love watching your vids. Maybe I'll catch you at Copper next season. That would be rad, man. There's still, dude, there's still 12 days of Copper, man. Maybe catch me this season. But dude, congrats on building a company and a career. I totally understand that. And that's what one of the best parts about this channel is you can come back into snowboarding and immediately have a community. Come on, Baron, do it, dude. Pull the trigger. We want to hang out with you, man. I'll make it easy. I'll put the camp link. I'll give you the camp link. Hand deliver it into the chat for you. That way you don't gotta go fishing for it, Baron. It's right here. Come hang out with Sean. Come hang out with me and Nico. Nico's been going crazy. Hey man, do you think snow at Timberline will be decent summer skiing over this early July? Absolutely. They had a pretty solid year. And I've snowboarded Hood in August, like August 20 something, 4 years ago. And it was good still then. Like the Hood, so Hood's a volcano with a glacier on it. And the snow just stays good. But we go in June when the mountain's still basically like the snowboard season. It's insane. They have a ton of snow right now. They're already building out the park. Let's go. See? That's the best part about having Derek and Javo and a bunch of the locals up there to give us the insider. Think of any trick you want to learn, and Johnathan can probably show it and break it down later. It's a good opportunity to learn new stuff. Let's go, Sean. And Nico is not only like helping, he's an incredible rider. He's gotten a lot better. He's gotten a lot better at coaching, and I've been teaching Nico how to coach as well. So Nico will be there as well. So maybe a trick that I can't do, Nico could do, but also Nico's goofy and I'm regular. So if you're a goofy rider and you're like, I want to learn board slides, we can have Nico demonstrate for you. Obviously, I can say and break down and talk, and I can do most tricks, switch as well. But, you know, having a goofy demonstration and a regular demonstration is pretty handy. And me and Nico vibe. I was recently in the PNW visiting my cousin. If y'all ever in Portland, hit up Petey Boy Pizza in the Little Beast Bar. Best pizza you'll ever have. Ooh, Derek lives in Portland, like downtown Portland. Have you been there, Derek? Derek is a food connoisseur, so he'll know. Coach Nico did good last year. You got absolutely wrecked. I did get absolutely wrecked last year, and it's not happening this year. I'm putting my big boy pants on. Also, I'm not going to be in Hood just for a week like last year. We have we're going to be out there all of June. We're going to stay after camp. I'm staying out there with my RV. I'm going to keep snowboarding and doing stuff. I haven't, but there's tons of amazing pizza spots for sure. I do love pizza. I'm going to have to check it out. Petey Boy Pizza. All right. It's on the list. Hey, Jonathan, I started snowboarding at the beginning of the season here in Japan. Your videos helped a lot. Never stop, brother. Let's go. I hope to get to Japan next year. When I do go, I will hopefully have an X5. I have the X4 right here. But in the description, guys, if you need a camera for skiing and snowboarding, they just dropped the Insta360 X5. I haven't got my hands on one yet. I know. And it has a replaceable lens and better low light now. Better audio, has a wind guard now over the audio sensor. So if you've been fans of upgrading your Insta360 camera, now's the time to do it. Or if you haven't grabbed one yet, there's no better time. Use my link. And I don't have a special link for the X5 right now, but for the X4, you'll get the snow bundle, invisible pole. And for the X3, you get an invisible pole and a battery. They still sell X3s, X2s. So you can go get like older model cameras for an incredibly discounted price, by the way. So just use my link, go check it out, shop around their website. You will not be disappointed with that camera. That's the camera I use to make all my content. It's the camera we'll be using at Snowboard Camp to film you guys. What places to snowboard in the spring? Like Steamboat is closed in Colorado, of course. I'm going to come to Colorado in a couple weeks. A Basin will be open for a couple, like till like mid-June. So you get A Basin, you have St. Mary's Glacier, Peak 10 has snow almost all summer long. Copper is going to do their hike park. Again, I bet. You can also do Copper's private park, the island. And then that's like all your kind of Colorado spots. I'm going to seriously consider it. Freestyle is the only spot I'm lacking, but I think I'm craving a vacay and memories more than anything. Dude, Baron, we'll give you memories, bro. And the photos, and you get all the videos, dude. Obviously, we'll get you into the park in a safe manner. That way you can build confidence and then go back home and have the confidence to send it at, App and Sugar. Or Sugar doesn't have a park, but App and Beach, they put in good parks. So you'll be able to like sneak in there a little bit, jump on a box, jump on a rail, maybe hit a jump if they build them. That way you know what's going on. And then, dude, the memories and the vacation, dude. It's a great place to get away. Absolutely. And you gotta think about anything, dude. I'll take care of you. I'm gonna pick you up at the airport. I'm gonna feed you breakfast. I'm gonna feed you lunch. I'm gonna feed you dinner, dude. Don't worry about it. I got you. Unless you want to grill, dude. I know you talked about them dogs in the parking lot. So High Cascade has pro riders and certified coaches compared to your YouTube camp. Is that right? I mean, have you? Oh, the pro. So the way the pro riders go at High Cascade is they'll get like a big name rider. Let's say like sometimes they use Zeb Pal or whatever. They get them to come to camp. And so they use them to pull people like, come to Zeb's week. And so people sign up for Zeb week. But Zeb doesn't coach. He's just there and like just doing stuff. It's usually how the pros work. The pros are just like they're sending it. So you get to dab them up. You can talk to them. They'll be especially at the like Cascade compound. I've been to that Cascade compound a bunch. And it's incredible. Certified coaches, they do have some of those. Those dudes kind of live at the campus and things like that. But those dudes also coach all winter long and then into the summer as well. Sometimes they do, like, a lot of it is like they are just taking anybody who is willing to come coach and it's a decent snowboarder that like they trade experience for instead of money. Like you don't make any money at High Cascade. I actually know a ton of riders that go and to be High Cascade coaches and they're not certified. They don't have certifications. But they get to go live for free, eat for free, shred for free, and that's their compensation. They think they make like $100 a week or something. It's like literally no pay. So the difference between my camp, and by the way, I'm a bigger TikToker than I am a YouTuber, so maybe it's a TikTok camp. The difference is you're gonna go to Oregon. It's gonna be all inclusive. You're gonna have the raddest time ever, and you're actually gonna be coached by me. The X5 replaceable lens sounds good. Crashing in the slush will scratch any lens. I haven't scratched any lenses in the slush, but the replaceable lens does make it way more awesome for mountain biking, which is a great camera for mountain biking other than scratching the lenses. I've lost 2 of the cameras with mountain biking, so I'm excited for that. I came from one of your YouTube or your videos, Jonathan, and I was bored, so I went back to watch on my videos, which I'm filming with my GoPro Hero 3. It's so crazy how far action cameras have come. No joke, dude. Action cameras are night and day better. The ability to make like the type of content I make with just one of these, like when I'm hiking a mountain, I can stick the pole out really long. It looks like a drone and pull it in close and all kinds of stuff. It is wild. It's the type of stuff you can do with the action cameras. Like literally, I only need to bring one camera. Obviously, distance is hard. If I want to film something distance, I'll whip out the phone and get a better shot with that. But even your phone, I mean, I'm live streaming on my phone right now. But then what you can film with your phone is insane. So it's cool that there still is a market for action cameras, despite most kids nowadays in the park, you'll see them busting out their phone, not an action camera. So, but people are still grabbing them. And the invisible pole shot, you can't get that shot with a phone for sure. I'm trying to find a good action camera for mountain biking and snowboarding. We'll definitely have to check out the Insta360. Evan, check out the X5 specifically if you're going to try mountain biking with it, because you need the ability to change your lenses. Like mountain bike crashes will wreck your 360 camera so bad. like because the lenses protrude out of the camera. I don't have one. Yeah, I do. So the lens stick out. So if the camera falls, it's gonna hit the lens. And so with the X4 and all the previous X versions, if you scratch that lens, the camera's then kind of kaput. But now with the X5, you can actually take that lens off and put a new one on, which is huge. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense with the 360 cameras too, like how the stabilization is like so good. But yeah, man, it's buttery smooth. You want to do the summer solstice at Hood? Yeah, I'll actually be in town for it, Derek. I do actually want to go and do it. The Ace Pro 2 is a great one as well. Yeah, I like the Ace Pro 2 a lot. That one's like a traditional action camera. It looks like this. This is the Ace Pro 1 box, but I have the Ace Pro 2. These cameras are great at low light as well. Insta360 now is the best low light camera. Like the X5 is also incredible at low light now. So if you like do a lot of nighttime snowboarding and you want to film still, like the Insta360 X5 is a great one for that. Evan, the link for the camera is in my description. It's the top link. So you can click into that and get more information on that camera. And check Streamlabs real quick. Make sure I didn't miss any donos. Ooh, live stream you on. Cool. Didn't miss nothing. All right, we got 18 people in here. I guess the title wasn't a very good one. Should I change the title on stream? Come to my enclave of adult snowboard experience. I'm changing it. Feel free while I'm doing that to ask me any questions about skiing and snowboarding or traveling, gear, whatever you got. Gotta have a drama title, right? Derek ate 12 Petey Boy pizzas on Timberline chairlift, vomited the whole way down. Would also be good for mountain biking with the good low light, going through the sections with the tree. Oh yeah, that's a great point, Logan. I mean, that would absolutely happen. Is snowboarding less popular now than 10 years ago? I read its decline. I think it's a great question, Sean. I don't think the act or like people going skiing and snowboarding is down, but like the popularity in the sense of like people that are consuming it and aware of it and living it is definitely absolutely down. Like 2010, 11, 12 were like the boom, like the absolute peak of like culture, movies, like snowboarders were like superstars. Nowadays, you can maybe name like, I bet most people can name 3 pro snowboarders, and I bet 2 of them they'll name will have retired already, if that makes sense. Like none of the new kids people like know. I barely know a lot of the up and coming people. Like snowboard movies really aren't like the culture for sure, unless you're like in like crazy snowboard Reddits or like, you know, like really like diving or trying to figure it out. Yeah, it is definitely different. I feel the difference in just my channel. I mean, like with the live stream, I got 17 people in it. I used to go live and have hundreds of people, and then I'd have a ton of returners. I got Derek and Sean in here, Logan, of course. Got some decent returners, but like I used to have like at least 100 people every live stream, every video, every premiere, just like flooding in. So I've personally felt the shift. And I think a lot of it is just also short form. I don't think people like dive into stuff like they used to. Like they still like are watching snowboarding things and catching up on some of it. Cheers on mushrooms. But it's definitely changed for sure. Oopsies. People also give up after March and April. Absolutely. Well, like it gets so like even in Denver, it's so warm. I get why people forget that they can go skiing and snowboarding. They just forget it's an option. They're like, I'm gonna go on a jog or a bike ride or something. Have a good trip. That's funny, Evan. So yeah, I mean it's definitely shifting. It's definitely changing in ways. But you just got to adapt and change at the same time. What sort of summer content are you going to produce? Mountain biking? I'll probably get on the mountain bike, wakeboarding. I'm sitting on so much content from the winter that I don't know what to do with. So I don't know. I might make a lot of like maybe making like doing build type content, like I don't know, maybe some camper content. I mean, if we're on the road in Oregon for months too, like just more up to date, relevant um, summer content for snowboarding and things like that, and save all the winter stuff that I filmed that I didn't actually get to edit. Save all that for next season. And then Daddy Dog with the 10, dude, gifted memberships. Jeff, you're the man, dude. I appreciate you. Neil, iPod, Breezy, Jonah, Neverlandin, Bridge, Ivy, Gage, Flippin, Carlo, who's coming to camp. All are gifted members. Thanks to Daddy Dog. Appreciate you, bro. Always dropping the members and just supporting the dream. I hope you're staying out of the hospital, man. I hope you're staying well. I know you've been going through it a lot, so I'm always happy to see you when you jump in the streams. Not because you're dropping memberships for everyone to be a member of the channel, which if you don't know what that is, it's a monthly donation, and Jeff just donated the first month free to everybody that popped up. But when you become a member, you get the little monkey next to your name. And as you continue to support the dream, your emote evolves as the channel evolves through your donations. So we start as the monkey, become the tall walking guy, then you become the skier. After 6 months, you become the snowboarder. After a year, you become full-blown evolution. And after 2 years, you get full-blown gold, looking like Daddy Dog Abbott out there flexing on people. Where do you ride, JB? Everywhere, Evan Wolf, but mainly Keystone, Copper, Breck are like the biggest ones near me. What editing app do I use? I use iMovie, believe it or not. It's just fast and easy and quick for me to get done. So big iMovie guy. Come to Imandi Wake Zone again. I want to meet you so bad. Logan, I will. I got to hit those guys up. I felt bad last year. They gave me another sponsorship and free season pass and everything. And then I got injured snowboarding at summer camp, and I just didn't wakeboard as much because my ankle was so destroyed. So yeah, Sean, I do want to do more wakeboarding this summer for sure. And then Jeff, dude, another 10 members gifted out. Derek got one. Let's go. We got Ace, Kook, Mountain Food, Zachary, Zeal, RX Fly Fishing. It's been a minute since I've seen that name. Bummed, Tom, Ye Who Wanders. All were gifted memberships. Let's go. Daddy Dog. Holy crap, bro. Look at Derek, you're a skier. Let's go. We were just talking about what I do in the summertime. I like to wakeboard. I still summer snowboard. I post I've believe it or not, for the last 6 summers, I've posted daily content. A lot of people don't know that. This summer, I do not plan on posting daily content. It'll be the first summer I don't, which I really think will allow me to kind of like set up and just get more prepared for this upcoming season. So I'm excited for that. Any new sponsors for next season? I am in talks right now. Finally, I gotta send my. Maybe I'll send it to you, Derek. I got a contract offer, from a sports agency basically that wants to represent me and help me get big time sponsors. This is like basically like a sports agent. So I'm in talks with those dudes, and it's one of those things where I just gotta make sure I don't sign my life away. Yeah, I'm super excited. They're saying they just got their wakeboard rider on they have a wakeboard rider, and they said they just got him on Mountain Dew. I'm like, yeah, like that's the type of stuff I need in my life. I need to be on Mountain Dew or some energy drink sponsor and some other ones out there. So really excited to work with those guys. I really think that could be a game changer. So as of right now, Derek, nothing crazy for new sponsorships, but could be change. I put that contract into ChatGPT for a little breakdown of the contract, plus talk to a lawyer about it. Got it. Yeah, I definitely was gonna send it. Like it's a big boy. Fine, I'm talking about my live stream, but it's a big boy contract, so I do need to send it to professional eyes. I'm also giving away a large percentage, but at the same time, if they can pull in if they pull, I don't mind paying people if they are bringing in more than I would be getting myself. So put it in to just get like an overview, but I would definitely am sending it to a lawyer or Derek. Derek's my lawyer. Can you post more how-to videos on the park? Absolutely. I am going to I'm not going to make any how-to videos right now, but I have a whole plan for next season. I'm kind of like I don't have everything put into stone for next season, but I'm kind of building like, okay, what did we do this year? What worked really well? What did I wish I had from previous years that I've done to this year? And I have a good idea what we're going to happen next year. I need a filmer. So part-time filmer, someone that wants to film 2 days a week is what I think I need. I'm taking applications. Hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, Nike signed Zeb. Zeb got on Jordan, didn't he? Like rides for Jordans. Dougie! Dude, I can't believe Tristan got to take a photo with you at that Copper event. That was so sick. I don't know if he showed you that message. I do need to come out east next season. It was one of those things this year I went to 6 different countries, and so like I had too many opportunities to do other things. 50 an hour, all part-time film. Send me your resume. Let me see the clips. If you film as good as Ski Doc, I'll pay it. No, Jordan doesn't make snowboard boots, but Zeb is just, he's iconic right now. They got him on his face on everything. Bro, I promise I'm gonna come to your snowboard camp next summer. I cannot wait. I wish I could come this summer, but already took too much time off of work. Literally just got done laying down my evolution. Dude, it's all good. Dude, we'll have space next summer. I foresee me doing this camp for as long as I can. I absolutely love doing it. So come to camp. It's going to be a blast. Start that you got the sticker on your helmet. And yeah, 5 days of shredding, all-inclusive adult snowboard camp. It's linked in the description if you want to come to snowboard camp. Do it. I have over 100 employees. I don't envy you, Jeff. When I had 3 employees, I was like, holy smokes, this is a lot of work. I mean, I managed 49 employees at Target, but it wasn't my money. Jeff, I'll be rocking a slap sticker on my full face mountain bike this year. Let's go, Logan. I appreciate it. Evan Wolf, we'll be doing it, man. We'll get you there. Do you think M-Snow ramps in the backyard are worth the effort and the money? I will let you know, Josh. I'll let you know this summer. I have the M-Snow. I got it from Breckenridge. Breckenridge gave me an incredible amount of M-Snow. That stuff's really firm, though. It's fast. It's a little firm. So you don't want it in the landing. You just want it in the takeoff. Is an advanced lesson at A-Basin worth it? This is my second year riding and really only learned from watching YouTube. I can't ride all the blacks at Keystone, but sometimes bad body position. Michael, dude, sounds like you need to come to my snowboard camp. Don't go to A-Basin for a lesson. Come to camp. I got you. I'll get you dialed in. I haven't taken an A-Basin advanced lesson, so I don't know. But I do know my all-inclusive 5-day shredding snowboard camp will work on body position. Absolutely. We'll get your body position dialed in. We'll get you riding some pretty tough, gnarly terrain at the same time. We'll work on carbon, ollies, 180s, 360s, intro to park if you want, or if you want to just keep ripping. But A-Basin is gnarly, so I don't know what all their advanced lesson has entailed for you. But if you're already riding some blacks to Keystone and stuff, you're definitely capable of coming to camp. But maybe you can take it and come take that A-Basin lesson and let us know if it is worth it or not. I don't even know what they charge. I would assume it's like around $200 for that lesson. Yeah, Sean, I am thinking about a big snow trip this summer. I have a ton of, I did a brand deal with Frontier. I have 12 Frontier flights that I got to use. And so that helps out a bunch with the thoughts of going to big snow and things like that. Have you looked into posting content on these Chinese platforms yet? Dude, I get hit up on email all the time with people like, we would love to repost your content onto these Chinese platforms, things like that. If you've figured it out yet, Derek, you pass it on to me. Let me know. Because I mean, I post on TikTok, and TikTok paid me very well this year. So, whoever's spamming the 100 thing, appreciate you. All the love. So kind of, Derek. I post on TikTok. That's funny. When I was in high school, about people do like their toilet paper. We can talk. It's a market that has potential growth in snowboarding. Oh, I believe that, Derek, for sure. I know it's blowing up over there. They've been building a bunch of dry slopes and indoor facilities and things. Absolutely. I hate to hear that, Jeff, dude. That sucks. I hope whatever it is, you get it figured out. Next year, hit up Cloudmount in AL. Oh, in Alabama. Yeah, they opened this year. I wanted to go. I missed my chance. Just, you got to let me know if they open. When Cloud Cow opens, spam me. Email me. DM me. Let me know. I will, buy a red eye, and I'll get out there. I'm stoked you bought a t-shirt. I appreciate the support. You rock. You should go to Remarkables in New Zealand. The park is great. I believe it. I want to get to somewhere in the Southern Hemisphere this summer would be sick. I don't know when or where or how, but I'd love to maybe pull that off. They post consistent updates. Good to know. Yeah, I have to get out and ride it. My buddy Chris like grew up riding there. Like Chris, that's in like a lot of my recent videos and everything. Nabel. They said I almost pulled the trigger and went this year. I saw that it opened up and I was like, "There's a what?" And it didn't work out. I had like another opportunity that was in the way, and then they closed the weekend after that. If you could sit on a chair with anyone in the world, alive or dead, who would that be and why? Oh man. You know, Tony Hawk would be sick. It'd be rad to ride a lift for Tony Hawk. That one's, I still think that could be possible. Let's just stick with Tony Hawk. Why? He's the GOAT, man. Absolute beast. My favorite resort in other countries this season, the Italy resorts were rad. The Dolomites are insanely beautiful. But the specific video, I can't remember the name. Give me a second. San Martino in Italy was a really rad resort. I've never even seen Ryan Purvis on the mountain at all. It'd be sick to see him though. Yeah, dude, Tony Hawk's video games are rad. Great place for beginners from down south. I live in Pensacola, Florida, and almost made it the drive too. That's awesome. You looking at launching products for your own brand? Derek, we need to get together this summer and talk more. I want to have like I definitely want to have more products available. Like legit, like actual like snowboard tools, stomp pads, things like that. I definitely need to make an update on my Snowy Range video. You are not wrong with that one. We'll get out Snowy Range. I got to make a Snowy Range resort review. Who's in Highland Hills? Rodney Mullen. That would be rad too. I don't know if I could handle his... he's a very animated talker, if that makes sense. Where the aspen trees at? They have not bloomed yet. I do need to hang out with you, Jeff, before. Absolutely. What bundle should I get for this 360X5? What Ace Pro for mountain bike, or what bundle should I get for this 360X5? And what bundle should I get for the Ace Pro for mountain bike or snow? I would get honestly, the same stuff will probably come in both bundles between that mountain bike and snow. I know the recent snow bundle came with the big circular head mounts for the cameras, which are way better than the old school little ones. I was supposed to make a trip to Mammoth like next week, but we ended up not doing that one, which is totally fine. Uncle Fatty, what up, dude? Good to see ya. It's been a minute. How is Colorado's snow season compared to last? It sucked last season. Way better this season. Oh yeah, this was a great. I think this year was great. It was very slow again. Like we got we had a 3-foot snowstorm during Thanksgiving, which kind of like set us up. And then it didn't snow for a while. And then I started traveling all over the world. And then I came back like in February, and then it just turned on, and it was sick. I have zero complaints about how this season has gone. Ever buy a golf course, and I will wreck you on golf. You definitely will wreck me with golf. I am not a golfer, for sure. All right, guys, I think we did it, though. Don't forget, Snowboard Camp, June 1st through the 7th. Sign up. Link is in the description. Snag an Evolution sticker. We still have the DVDs by our boy, Trailer Tom. If you snag an Evolution sticker, skier or snowboarder, you'll get a DVD if you live in the U.S. Free shipping on all orders, even if you live anywhere in the world. And I got to go to bed because I can't believe it's 10:20. Jeez, it's late. And then I also just got hit up by Insta360, so I got to see what they need from me. But guys, thanks for the support. Thanks for the donations. Jeff, you're the man. Have a good night, guys. Edit coming out tomorrow of me and Cody. A lot of the edits have been coming out are as split boarding, but that's kind of the only vlogs I've been filming right now. I don't have a filmer. I'm looking for a filmer. Colorado local, need a job, part-time, 2 days. I need a filmer. All right, peace.